In this little section, I want to talk about what Jesus meant when he said, I am the great I am. Now, there's a story where Jesus met some Pharaoh or something like that, and they asked him, who are you? And he said, I am the great I am. I don't know if that's the exact story, but that's kind of how it goes. So what did Jesus mean when he said, I am the great I am? Sorry, I don't have the specific reference or whatever, but I grew up Catholic, I'm not highly Catholic, so whatever. So, but he did say, I am the great I am. So what does that mean? When he says, I am the great I am, he's talking about that spiritual awareness that I've been talking about this entire time. He knows that he is this awareness that's within him. This awareness that's within you is not your name. Your awareness, like I said, is just consciousness. It doesn't have a name. It doesn't have a body. It doesn't have a mind. It doesn't have emotions either. I am the great I am. And that's what is considered your higher self. Or even in Buddhist terms, is considered your Christ, or not Christ consciousness, but it's your cosmic consciousness. So I am the great I am. Jesus knows like he is this awareness, and that's all he really is. And like he knows that his body is separate from him. He knows his emotions are separate. His mind is separate. He knows he is just this awareness. So when Jesus says, I am the great I am, he knows he's just this awareness that's within him. So that's one little reference as to what that means. It's super simple to understand, but the Bible doesn't explain this in full terms, and sometimes it seems like a riddle. Anyhow, but that's what he's talking about, is like, I am this awareness within me. I am the great I am. I am the higher self that's within me. Because most people, like I said, are identified with their body. They think that they're just this human body, and then once it dies or whatever, and they don't know what happens to themselves when they die or whatever. But so this awareness is what goes on living. When your body dies, your awareness continues on. And so that's what spiritual alignment is. And so knowing that you are this awareness is what Jesus meant. I am the great I am. I am this higher self. I am just awareness. So he didn't say I'm Jesus. He says I am the great I am, because he knows he's not his name Jesus. He's not identified with his name. He's not identified with his nationality or whatever. He is just this awareness. And so when Jesus says this, he knows he's just this higher self, this higher awareness. I am the great I am.